Hello.
The power of a simple word. A rare form of cancer stole Marty Kedian's ability to speak.
I lost my voice completely for about 6 months. And then it came back, it was just a whisper.
What is it like to live without a voice?
I couldn't do it. It was too hard. So I would just hide, not be around people.
After a 10-year battle, including 14 surgeries, doctors told Marty he would need a laryngectomy, or removal of his vocal cords. He wasn't just losing his voice. He was looking at permanently losing his connection to the world.
Marty was just so devastated. He was at the point where they were going to do the total laryngectomy, and I knew that's not what he wanted at all. And I said, with all this technology out there and the advancements with medical procedures and whatnot, there has to be something.
That something was one Google search and more than 2,000 miles away at the Mayo Clinic in Arizona.
So I just got online and I started Googling, and I found Dr. Lott.
For 2 decades, Dr. David Lott and his team had been researching laryngeal transplant. After more than a year of waiting, in February, Marty underwent a 21-hour surgery. Only the 3rd person in the world to receive this type of transplant, the first with active cancer. He would spend another 6 months learning how to breathe, eat, and yes, speak again. His first word to his wife.
His first word was hello. And he wasn't supposed to talk at that time, but Marty being Marty, he's a rule breaker. When I saw his expression when the words came out, I was just like, this is it.
His first call to his 82-year-old mother, who had not heard her son's voice in well over a year.
When I called her and she could hear every word I said, I was like, this is the best.
She must have been really emotional.
Yeah. She's so happy I'm home.
In July, he made it home, a conversation with his family, a gift he says he does not take lightly. A bonus, his Boston accent fully intact.
Marty, car, water.
What he looks forward to most, conversations he will have with his grandkids.
I tell them I love them, and I'm so happy to be home with them.
Marty hopes his journey will help others in the future.
They don't consider a larynx an organ, like a kidney or a heart or lungs. And they think people can live without it. But I'll be the first one to tell you, if you had a voice your whole life, you can't live without it.
Oh, Marty and Marty, we love that. And he says that his voice will continue to improve over the next year as the swelling goes down from the surgery.
Right, he was also considered a good candidate for the surgery because he'd had a kidney transplant a few years ago and was doing very well on the immunosuppressive medication that you have to take. Obviously a revolutionary surgery. Dr. David Lott said this was monumental the way that it worked out.
And it did. Still ahead, using her old voice in a new way.